Well, even in the midst of the pandemic, there can be a silver lining, including an opportunity to try something new.
Yes, and Jason recently caught up with one Metro Detroit business that's ready to welcome you into their home. Take a look.
Let's face it, 2020 has been a year unlike any other. As a result, people are reflecting more on their lives and considering a fresh start, like changing careers. And our sponsor, Gardner White, is also experiencing big changes like big business, and they are looking for people to join their team. We are joined by Gardner White President Rachel Stewart. Good to see you again.
Hi. Hi, thanks for having me, Jason.
Absolutely. Are you gearing up for a busy Black Friday?
You can bet on it. We're busy. We're gearing up for a busy future and a busy month. I think this year in particular, no reason to wait for Black Friday. Avoid the masses and shop now, which people are, and we are ready.
You have grown so much, especially in the last 2 years. What types of jobs are available at Gardner White?
The two biggest jobs available are in our stores on the sales floor, and also behind a truck as a driver. Both great opportunities, both very different opportunities, both really requiring no previous knowledge of the area. We provide paid training, really just with a desire to succeed and a hard work ethic, and we can take care of the rest, which is pretty exciting.
What do you look for in Gardner White employees when you're hiring?
Sure. The most important thing is someone who really likes fashion and really likes furniture. That's the business we're in, and obviously someone who's a good listener. People come into one of our stores because they have a project. There's a problem they want to solve. If you're in the bedding aisles, you need someone who's going to listen to what people are saying in terms of why they aren't sleeping well, and hopefully improve that fast. If you're in the furniture aisle, people have a project in mind and usually have a sense of what they want, and you need to really pretty quickly pick up on those cues. So, again, passion for the product, desire to succeed, and the ability to listen.
Here at Live in the D, we have an internship program. Do you have something similar?
Yeah, we're really excited. We recently launched a sales intern program. The genesis of this is that people have a lot of preconceived notions about sales, and I think a lot of them aren't accurate, or at least aren't accurate on a Gardner White sales floor. And we wanted to let people really experience a sales career, learn from some of the best, not only in the industry, but I think also just nationally in any industry, and see if it's really the right opportunity for them. And we're really excited by the initial results. These are people we've always taught on the sales floor. The objective is really, again, to listen to what consumers want and help them make the best buying decision. It's not to be a pushy salesperson. It's really to have product knowledge and help solve a problem. And I think we find that people, once they're doing it, really enjoy being part of our team and really want to have a long, very successful career in sales. So this is a way to dip your toe in the water, again, learn from some of the best and see if it's for you.
What do people like about working for Gardner White?
Thank you for asking. I think the biggest thing is really truly unlimited opportunity without previous credentials. We provide paid training. We provide tuition reimbursement for those who want to continue their education in various fields. And I think people can start at any level here and very quickly rise to the top if they have a real desire to succeed, which is really fun to watch. We also have a great benefits program with Blue Cross. We've been the first to cover many things in our history in the state, so that's exciting, and we'll continue to be innovators there. And I think we really, the most fun thing that we do is watch people succeed. That's really what we do to our core. So we will do everything in our power to help you succeed at Gardner White.
Well, the 2020 Thanksgiving Parade is presented by Gardner White. This year, people will be watching it live right here on Local 4 at home. While things will be different next year in 2021, will your employees get to march in the parade?
Oh, you can count on it.
And very succinct.
We hope. At this rate, who knows what to expect? But for now, yes.
I'm cheating off the wall behind you there. I see that you're at your Rochester Hills location. I have a lunch recommendation for you, a burger and a shake at Red Knapp's.
Okay, we're there.
All right, Rachel, good to see you. Good to see you.
Thanks, Jason. See you soon.
To see all the Gardner White that all Gardner White has to offer, apply for a job and find a store near you, visit the website gardner-white.com.